I thought money was infinite. I thought effort was optional. And I thought my father would always be there to clean up my mess. But the day he looked me in the eyes and said, "Sit down. We need to talk," my easy life died. And the revenge wasn't against him. It was against the weak, lazy version of myself I didn't even realize I hated. If you've ever been underestimated, if you've ever been forced to grow up the hard way, or if you believe the most satisfying revenge is proving everyone wrong, hit like, subscribe, and get comfortable. Because this story hurts before it heals. When I was young, life felt like a cheat code. I didn't study. I didn't work. I didn't worry. My father had money, and to me, that meant I had money. Every morning, I woke up late. Not alarm clock late. Sun already high late. Breakfast appeared in bed like magic. I'd scroll my phone, watch TV for hours, and if I felt bored, I'd call friends. We ate at expensive restaurants, wore designer clothes, drove cars that turned heads at red lights. If I wanted something, I didn't ask how much. I asked where to buy it. Friends warned me. You should plan for the future. Learn something. Work a little. I laughed. Why would I work when my father already had? I never asked how he earned his money. Never asked what stress followed him home. Never asked what would happen after him. I lived in today. And today was easy. Until one evening. It wasn't. My father called me into the living room. He didn't smile. That alone made my stomach tighten. "Sit down," he said. I joked, tried to lighten the mood. He didn't react. "You're not a child anymore," he said calmly. "You need to think about your future." I laughed again. I laughed again. Reflex. Defense. "Father, I have everything." He shook his head slowly. "You have everything because I work. And one day, that may change." I waved it off. Told him not to worry. Told him nothing would change. He stared at me for a long time. Then said something that chilled me. "We'll see." The next morning, I woke up late like always. But when I walked downstairs, he was waiting. Serious. Silent. "Come with me." No explanation. We drove through parts of the city I'd never noticed before. Streets that didn't shine. People who didn't smile. He pointed at a man selling fruit on the sidewalk. "He wakes up before sunrise," my father said. "Works all day. No vacations. No guarantees." Then an old woman sewing clothes in a tiny shop. 40 years, he said. No shortcuts. I didn't speak. For the first time in my life, I felt small. Then we stopped at his office. The place I only visited when I needed money. Phones ringing. People rushing. Faces tired. "Do you know what I do every day?" he asked. I shrugged. "You see the money," he said. "But you've never seen the cost." Then he handed me a notebook. "Tomorrow, you work here." I laughed, until I realized he wasn't joking. "You'll start from the bottom." I wanted to argue. But his eyes told me it was over. The next morning, I woke up early. My body protested. My pride screamed. My lunch. A simple bag. No restaurant. No choice. At the office, I wasn't treated like the boss's son. I was treated like nothing. A man named Mr. William dropped a mountain of paperwork on my desk. Check the numbers. Find mistakes. Be fast. An hour in, my head throbbed. My back ached. My fingers cramped. No one chatted. No one rested. When he checked my work. Wrong. Do it again. I swallowed my anger. That night, I went home exhausted, physically and mentally. But something strange happened. I slept. Satisfied. The next day was worse. But I worked harder. Fewer mistakes. At lunch, I sat with workers who talked about bills. Kids. Real problems. They didn't complain. They just endured. Weeks passed. Then months. My friends laughed when they saw me. Still pretending to work. Daddy making you suffer. They didn't see what I felt. They didn't see the fire growing inside me. I wanted to prove something. Not to them. To myself. One evening, my father called me into his office. He studied me. "You've changed," he said. Then he slid a small key across the desk. "This is yours. My own office. My own responsibility." The same friends who once mocked me. They now asked for favors. The same life that once handed me everything. Now respected me, because I earned my place. The revenge wasn't loud. It wasn't cruel. It was undeniable. I became someone no one could dismiss. I thought life was easy. I was wrong. Life is effort. Life is discipline. Life is building something with your own hands. And the greatest revenge? Becoming someone your past self wouldn't recognize. If this story hit you, if you've ever had to grow up the hard way, smash that like button. Subscribe for more powerful Reddit revenge stories. And tell me in the comments.